I always keep crackers in the house, especially during the holidays for entertaining or for emergency snacking. Now, there are lots of good store-bought crackers on the market today, but there's nothing better than homemade. And they're really much easier to make than you might think. All you need to start is a cup of flour, teaspoon of coarse salt, and half a teaspoon of poppy seeds. The poppy seeds give a nice little crunch. Put it all together. Whisk that about to incorporate it. Now butter, 2 tablespoons unsalted. Take it between your fingers and thumbs and do a sort of rubbing motion. You're creating petals of butter that are coated in flour. And that's going to give you that nice, crispy, crunchy cracker texture after they're baked and cooled. And then this gets the good stuff. Cheese, 2 kinds go into these crackers. I've got Gruyere, half a cup here, and half a cup of shredded yellow cheddar cheese. Oh, I've grated way too much, but that's okay. I think the rest will be for snacking. And you really just want all of this cheese to be evenly coated with flour mixture. Now for the wet, 1/4 cup of milk and 1/4 teaspoon of Dijon. I'm going to add a little extra Dijon into mine. I really like that flavor. Okay. And again, I'm just using the fork to get those incorporated. And this goes into the dry ingredients. So just bring it together into a dough. You might need to knead it a little bit with your fingers. And as you can see, this is all coming together quite nicely right in the bowl. Some plastic wrap. And this is going to go into the freezer for at least an hour until it's nice and firm, or up to 3 months. Our cheddar and Gruyere log is out of the freezer, nice and firm. It's been about an hour. And I also have 2 other flavors here that are absolutely delicious. Fig and almond. And this is a whole wheat sesame. Thinly slice these about 1/8 of an inch thick. If you're finding that it's crumbly or breaking or smushing, it's too cold or too soft. And these don't spread much, so you can just, they don't need a lot of space, maybe 1/2 an inch between them. And the sesame, slice the fig and almond. Okay. And these just line up like little soldiers. More poppy seeds for the cheddar and Gruyere crackers, as much or as little as you'd like. Flaky sea salt on the whole wheat sesame crackers. Sea salt is nice because it has a balance of sweetness against the saltiness. These are ready for the oven, 350 degrees, for about 15 minutes until the edges turn golden and they're set on top. Our crackers are out of the oven. They're cool and crisp and beautiful looking. And I have a few fun, different topping options to show you here. The first are beautiful little cheddar Gruyere crackers that we made earlier. I like to keep this really simple, just hot pepper jelly. A childhood favorite of mine. We always had pepper jelly at the holidays. And it just looks really pretty right on the center of that cracker. How nice is that? And the fig and almond. This one I like to do a little sweet. So ricotta cheese, a nice drizzle of honey. Now you could certainly do this more savory if you'd like. I think a blue cheese would be fantastic with the figs and almond. And then for the whole wheat and sesame, taleggio. This is an Italian cheese. It's creamy. It has a robust nose, but it's worth it. It tastes so good. And taleggio is wonderful with pears. I have Forel pears here. It's a European variety, but they're easy to find here in the States. Any pear would be good. Red Anjou is really nice. You want a sweet, juicy, tender pear here to go with this. And you can just make nice little thin slices here and put these right on top of your taleggio. And a little black pepper right on top. Make a batch of each, keep them in your freezer, and you'll be ready to entertain guests anytime with delicious homemade crackers.